So normally I don't vlog on Sunday. Today's Sunday, by the way, but a lot of things have been going on and I kind of want to update you on everything before there's just too many things to talk about. Then I'll just shut down and my brain won't work. Okay, so fun things first. We went to go see the world's largest nativity set collection. So we went to go see this collection of nativity scenes and it's about 30 minutes from where I live, so not too far. It was really impressive. There are nativity sets from all over the world. The last time I had heard about this, he had only about 500 or 600 sets, but now he's up to 2,000 and it was crazy. A like showroom hall and all of these things were set up on tables. There were small sets, big sets, different colors, different materials. So after arriving and taking a look at all these nativity sets, we could see that everything was meticulously laid out, and even crazier to me was that everything was labeled with where in the world it came from, a little bit of a background story on it, why he had bought it, how he had bought it. Everything was just crazily put together. But by far my favorite one had to be this Eskimo set with the walruses and the seals. It was just cool because it was different. Second thing has to do with the house. So a quick recap is that I had put in an offer on a house. Offer got accepted. We went into the final walkthrough and we found a plumbing issue where there was some water damage. So that's not good. We asked for them to get it fixed. But on the same day that we had found that out and done that walkthrough, there was a new listing for a different house. I went to go view that house and I loved it.
Flashback.
It's currently 4:44 p.m. on December 6th. This morning, we were doing the final walkthrough and we were going to close on that property. There's either a leak or there's something going on there that could potentially be a really big issue. We let the homeowners know. They're going to check that out and they're going to get back to us. There are basically 3 things that could come out of that, right? So 1, the homeowners can fix it and we can continue with the contract. 2, they can deduct the price of the house to be able to make repairs. 3, we could back out of the contract because that is a big material change that we weren't aware of. I was also thinking like, let me take a look at some other places, some other properties around the area and see what's available. And lo and behold, I found a different house. We just got home from touring this house. I really liked it. It's a very unique design. There's a decent sized garage. The area is really good, but it is a cool looking property. Adam here, this boy, is not yet sold on it because the price is a little bit steeper. So that's why we got this screen right here. I'm gonna pull up the property. We are going through the pros and the cons. I'm gonna argue for it. He's gonna argue against it because that's kind of where we're standing at. But we're gonna see if it's worth the headache, the purchase, and everything else. We're gonna weigh all of our options. If this does happen, we gotta put in an offer for this property here soon. Otherwise, we're gonna go through with the purchase of the other one. Granted that they come back with us saying that they will fix the water damage or they will, you know, deduct a good enough monetary value for us to be like, okay, we'll continue on this path. So yeah, we're gonna go through that. That's gonna be a little bit boring, so I'll let you guys know how it all goes.
The next day.
It didn't get accepted. Somebody else bid higher than we did, or I was just a little bit too late because I waited an extra day to put in my bid when I should have just followed my gut and just, you know, YOLO'd it and threw in the offer anyway, just to kind of see where it lands, right? So yeah, today's lesson is to be on top of it, be fast, think fast, do everything fast, and don't really skimp out, because I was also thinking of putting a lower bid than what I had originally put the bid in for by like a couple $1,000s, and then at the last moment, my mom, right before I had signed the paperwork, she called me and she's like, you put the bid in? And I was like, no, I was gonna bid this. And she's like, just bid full price, like you never know, it's a couple $1,000s, like are you really gonna risk that over losing a house? And so I was like, you're right, put in the bid at a higher price and still didn't get it. And I'm super bummed because it's closer into town. I had all the plans, all the ideas, and like everything. It was like a really old house, but it had a lot of character and it looked so sick. The ideas that were going through my head for that property were...
I am
Yeah, so we didn't get that, and I'm kind of really bummed, but you know, what can you really do? So anyways, that's kind of just catching up on everything that I've done in the past week. That was kind of fun and kind of cool.
Another one.
I just got back from that property. We went out there to go show my parents what it looks like because they're kind of going in on it with me. The house out there runs well and septic, so we had to do a water quality and a water quantity test. This water, it's from out there, it's pretty clear. I actually already drank it. What? We were only allowed to go outside because paperwork isn't done yet. We haven't closed on the house yet, so we don't have the keys to go inside the property unless we're there with our realtor, but we double checked with them and they said, yeah, we can go back out there just so that I can show my parents what the place and what the property looks like. They liked it, which is good. Also, while I was there, because one of the things that falls upon us as a buyer is to get the water quality and the water quantity test done. My dad, a coworker of his whose job is to maintain their well and their systems and stuff, I'm gonna give this water to him to see if they can check it out. Otherwise, that test would run us anywhere from $40 to like $400 depending on what you want to get tested. Honestly, I already took a sip of this because that's what somebody else was recommending me to do. Like, he said, get a mason jar, fill it with the water, smell it, and then taste a little bit and see if the taste is off. If there was like a bad smell to it, like if it smelled like rotten eggs or it smelled like dookie, don't drink it. Okay, that's just a given. Nothing like floating in there, and the water's pretty clear. I must say it's pretty safe, but we're still gonna get it tested because if it's free, why not? Things are closing pretty quick now, so very excited. These next coming weeks, life will be a little bit more interesting, and I'm going to be trying to actually do more consistent, like almost daily vlogs. I'm just really bad with it, and I kind of hate recording myself, especially when I'm out in public or like just doing everyday normal things, because to me that's just not as fun as I would like my life to be. But I guess you can't ask for everything. Once I get this house and we can actually get into fixing it, then we'll have a lot more to record. Before that settles down, I'll be back with some other random stuff that I come up with. As always, have a beautiful day, you beautiful people. Peace out.
Look, they said that I couldn't do it, so I went and did it. W's only, you know I've been